Everyday words that are of Hindi origin. With me, KD. Bundle, from the Hindi word bund, meaning fastened or tied or bound. Bungalow is described as a small house that's either single story or with a second partial story. But this travels back to the Hindi word bungala, which was a style of houses in Bengal. Khaki, which comes from the Hindi word khaki, used to describe a uniform, for example, meaning dust or earth-colored. Cashmere, beautiful wool from the Kashmir goats. Well, guess where they were found? That's right, in Kashmir. And chit, you know that little piece of ticket that's given to you when you go to the movies? That is a shortened version of the Hindi word chitti, meaning letter, note, or bill. And what comes to mind when you hear the word Nirvana? Popular 90s rock band, maybe? It's also used to describe a mental or spiritual state, a state of nirvana, when it actually comes from the Hindi word nirvan, meaning eternal bliss. And the fastest animal on land, that would be the cheetah, and that comes from the Hindi word cheetah, meaning hunting leopard. Cut is another word of a Hindi origin, coming from the Hindi word kat, not to be confused with cot, which is a bed, from the Hindi word cart. And when was the last time you went to a bazaar? Well, this, of Hindi origin, comes from the word bajar. It is believed in the early 17th century, a delicious beverage was taken to England by those of the East India Company. This consisted of 5 ingredients: tea, lemon, water, sugar, and soda. This was called panch, meaning 5, which we know as punch. And you can have more or less than 5 ingredients in today's punch. Ever heard of purda, meaning screen? Well, this comes from the Hindi word parda, which translates into curtain or veil. In the early 19th century, groups of thieves moving through India were called thugs, which gave us thug, meaning criminal. And you know what thugs do? They loot, which is another word of Hindi origin, loot or lootna, plunder or pillage. Everyday words of Hindi origin. Do you know of any others? Be sure to share with us.